Today we found out that Justin Trudeau spent $12 million on something that I don't think any Canadian would agree with. And that is they took $12 million of your tax money and gave it to Loblaws to buy new freezers. Now, earlier today, I saw a reporter on Twitter, his name is Sean Craig, tweet the following. The Loblaw parent company reported $800 million in net earnings last year. They also admitted to being part of a bread price fixing racket that most adversely impacted poor people. He went on to tweet, Loblaws misused Barbados-based subsidiary to avoid taxes, CRA lawyers say. So the reason why I read Sean Craig's tweet here is because we're spending tax dollars on a very successful Canadian major company that's quite profitable. And in a situation like this, we have to ask ourselves if that's the best use of your tax dollars. Now, today, I'd like to introduce you to somebody. Her name is Amanda Stevenson, and she runs a small grocery store in Lundar, Manitoba. And Amanda, I've been there before. I grew up in Manitoba, so I knew exactly where it was at. And Amanda tweeted, she commented on a post that I made on my Facebook page, and she said this, our walk-in dairy cooler at our small town grocery store quit last week. We can't afford to replace it, green or otherwise, so we'll be getting a smaller one and making do. As a small business owner, I'm outraged that my tax dollars are being spent to fund equipment for a big box competitor. We work 7 days a week and barely scrape by, and a corporation that has millions in profit get $12 million in freebies. Unbelievable. There's something seriously wrong with this picture. And I agree. So I wanted to give Amanda an opportunity to talk to you and to Justin Trudeau directly. You know, Amanda, like, what do you want to see change and what's wrong with this?
So many things. First of all, government shouldn't be giving subsidies to business. I mean, it's a profitable company. Why should they be picking winners or losers? I would much rather see lower tax rates for everyone, businesses and average Canadians, and then let the economy do what it's going to do. Government shouldn't be getting involved in industry and business beyond like necessary regulation. It bothers me that people who have very little, a lot of people who have very little are paying taxes that, so Loblaw shareholders can have $12 million more in profit this year. Like our dairy cooler quit. I don't want a freebie.
You're standing in front of it right now, right?
Right. Yeah.
So we're gonna just show folks like
yeah.
Well, it's watching.
It's just a regular cooler. You know, we've got 5 doors, but it's a nice for our size of store. It's a big walk-in cooler. We can't afford to replace one that size because it's very expensive. We're going to get a smaller one. Yes, it's going to be more energy efficient, and we're going to pay for it ourselves, which is what we should be doing. I don't expect or want taxpayer money to replace our cooler. I don't think Loblaws should have that either. I don't think the government should be picking winners and losers. I don't think my neighbor, who's a single mom with 2 kids, should be paying taxes so Loblaw shareholders can have more money. It's ridiculous.
Well, you know what, Amanda, I talk to people a lot, and sometimes it takes somebody like you to speak up. And you know what, I just wanted to make sure that Canadians and Justin Trudeau was hearing your voice. You know, what really struck me earlier today was all of these glossy photos that were coming out of the announcement at Loblaws where they were making this announcement. And I think it's a pretty strong contrast for you to be standing there, you know, really telling the truth in your store. So, you know, on behalf of all Canadians, I just want to thank you for the efforts that you and your family are putting into your local community to build the economy. And just to say, I think there's a lot of Canadians, including myself, that agree with you. So thanks for standing up for common sense.
Thank you for the opportunity.
So Justin Trudeau, you know what? You've got to pay attention to people like Amanda because what happened today, Canadians aren't buying it. This is not a proper use of tax dollars, and we're going to fight you on it. Working hard for you in Ottawa. Have a great day.